What's up, YouTube? So in this video, we're taking a look at Lynn Bowden because the Miami Dolphins just traded for him. From what it sounds like, we got him from the Raiders. He was their 2020 third-round pick. It sounds like we basically just gave him back the pick that we got for Raekwon McMillan. So we didn't really lose anything by gaining this guy. So, yeah, and Lynn Bowden is a very interesting player. Super athletic. As you see, he played receiver, technically. But he switched to quarterback his last season, but he was mostly just like a read option quarterback. But, dude, as a running back, he's so good. I think that's where his value is really going to be, in my opinion. As you can see, he's 5'1", 205, but he ran like a 4.38 in the 40 at his pro day, which, I mean, you got to take that with a grain of salt, but he is fast. So, also, thunderstorm is about to start. It's Florida. I can't do nothing about it, so let's just get into this before it happens. One second. Let me pause this for a sec. I gotta do something. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's go full screen too. Right here, you can see a little bit of that athleticism. Like I said, he has true, like, game-breaking speed. A lot of upside with this guy. And like I said, he can play running back and receiver at a pretty decent level. The Raiders were using him as a running back. And the good thing is, too, with his ability as a running back, because of the running backs we have right now in Jordan Howard and Matt Breida, he doesn't have that much pressure this year, and he is a rookie. And, you know, kind of like with... I just did a video on him today. Malcolm Perry, quarterback out of Navy. We can do some trick plays throwing the ball with him. I wouldn't do that a whole lot, though. They mostly just used him for, like, wildcat stuff. But I think he's going to be a solid running back. Like, you can see the athleticism there. He had nowhere to go with that, but the way he can make people miss in open space, the way he fights toward the line of scrimmage, like, he's got a lot of potential. I'm actually really happy about this trade. Like, I think this is a very high upside player, whether we put him at receiver or at running back. I think we should do both with him. I'm excited, honestly. Probably have him play receiver mostly at first because he's played that before. But just having another guy with that kind of speed, like a 4.38, that's fast, man. It's one of the faster people on the team, for sure. That's not him. He's number 1. Man, it's just a bunch of handoffs right now. Here we go. I just like the upside with this. Like, he's going to be a development player for sure. But I think he can step in and do some yak things. Like, right there. And that's against Georgia. Like, his ability to make plays with the ball in his hands. Like, if you give him a screen, he's going to make some plays for you. And I think he's going to be really good on special teams as well. Let him return punts. I'm really excited about this. Do I think he's going to be a immediate star? No, I don't. But I think he can help this team day one. the very least on kick and punt return. Because unlike Malcolm Perry, because Malcolm Perry is a good athlete, but it's different with Lynn Bowden. That is a different type of athleticism. Good balance there. He does have more of a receiver body, to be fair. And as you see, he's got a decent arm. It's not accurate, but arm strength, he's decent. Mechanics are not good, but like I said, I wouldn't keep him at quarterback. Maybe do some trick play things with it, but mostly have him play running back. I just want to get him the ball in open space. Give him some screens, give him some end arounds, give him some toss plays, do some stuff like that. Maybe give him a little bit of slot work. Yeah. I think we can do a lot with Lynn Bowden. Especially because we gave up basically nothing. We wanted to get rid of Raekwon McMillan anyway. And we basically just gave him back the pick for Lynn Bowden. We may as well have just traded Raekwon McMillan for Lynn Bowden at this point. Yeah, like I said, he's not the most accurate quarterback. We're not watching him as a quarterback right now. Why is my phone blowing up right now? Oh, people talking about Lynn Bowden getting traded. Gotcha. I tried to get on this as soon as I seen the news. I still gotta record the fantasy draft tonight too. That's in what? Like 6 hours? Happens at 10 tonight. It's almost 4. Jesus. I gotta wrap this up here shortly. That was a big ass lightning strike right out my window. But like I said, he's got great balance. Just get him the ball in open space and he will make some moves for you. He even got a face mask there. And this is Georgia. That's SEC talent he's doing this to. Dude's athletic. I feel for you there, Lynn Bowden. We'll go to the end of this game and watch some of the other one I had prepared. I just think that this guy complements what we need very well. Because we have Preston Williams and Devontae Parker for our outside receivers. Those two are big-bodied receivers, but they're not that fast. They're not, super athletic. This guy is completely different from that. You put him in the slot, let him do some yak things. I think he can do some good things for us. So I think it complements what we're doing pretty well. Like I said, get some end arounds. Definitely do some kick and punt return stuff with him. And I know we like to do trick plays, letting Albert Wilson throw the ball. We can do that with him. And here's the thing. We get him and Malcolm Perry on the field at the same time. We can do some really good trick plays with them. That could be fun. I think this guy can step in and help us day one. Not be a star, but just be helpful. And I think this is a very good upside trade. He just has a nose for getting first downs, man. He does. And this is him, having to get past the line of scrimmage. If we just get him the ball in open space, man, give him some screens. And here's the thing, I'm not even asking him to be like a precise route runner or anything like that. We don't need him to do that. We just need him to be athletic. We just need to get him the ball with screens and just let him get upfield. And the good thing is, one of our biggest questions on this team is the offensive line. With this guy, we can get him the ball quickly in open space. Just a little dump off screen pass and just let him go. It's beautiful. Let him see what he can find. I wouldn't have him throw the ball that much, though. Unless it's a trick play where we really trick him enough to where the guy's just wide open. It's not worth it. Because he's not accurate, as you can see. He's not accurate. But, yeah, let's watch a little bit of Virginia Tech. Shout out to this guy for providing the video, too. I did the same thing with the other one. Yeah, I use this guy for the other one, too. So, yeah, let's get into that. And absolutely, I would do some Wildcat stuff. Like, if we set up like a Wildcat, and I don't care which one is the sweeper, which one is the one getting the direct snap. You get him and Malcolm Perry together. Personally, I'd rather Malcolm Perry be the one to get the direct snap, just because he's a little bit faster, so I'd rather him be sweeping. But we can do a lot of creative things with that. Don't do it all the time, of course, but majority of what I want him to do is kick and punt return and screen passes. Maybe some short slants. Nothing crazy. Just get the ball to him in open space. Oh. Okay. Not only is he fast, but he's also very quick. Like, he can make people miss in open space. He understands reading blocks well. Like, he's just a good yak guy. Dude, that thunder sounded bad. Look, there you go. There's a good burst of his speed right there. That's a great example. Actually, I'm going to take that back right now. This is a good example of you being able to see that burst. He just turns on the jets, and he's just faster than everyone else on that field. That's that 4.38 speed right there. That's a great example of how fast this guy is. Get him the ball in open space. You get any decent blocks, and he's going to be gone. And like I said, I know people are probably going to say, well, he's not that big. He's not that good of a route runner. This and this and this. Don't know how well he's going to catch the ball in traffic. Fine, whatever. But I'm not asking him to do those things. Like, look at DK Metcalf, right? He's not like DK Metcalf. But the things about DK Metcalf is he was athletic, he was big, he was fast, but he didn't turn well. His route running wasn't good. But in red zone situations, in deep threat situations, he's great. So that's all Seattle had him do, and he was amazing last year. Just because he's not an all-around... That's a gross picture. I'm sorry I paused it there. But just because he's not, like, completely well-rounded doesn't mean we can't find value in this guy. Like, he can make some really big plays for us. I still think we do need a precise route runner, though, because we don't have one. I think some Wildcats with him and Grant would be a lot of fun, too. Just because of their speed. Just get them both on the field at the same time. His teammates kind of letting him down a little bit, but, you know. Yeah. You don't want him throwing the ball too much, man. He's not accurate, dude. He's just not. His throwing mechanics aren't good. Not looking for him to be a quarterback. There's just a lot I feel like we can do with him. I think we can have a lot of fun with Lynn Bowden. And there's showing off a little bit of his power there, running this dude over. I mean, he's shown it before, but that's a clear example right there. Just get on the ground. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, you're wearing a white jersey. I don't know why you're rolling around in the grass like that. I mean, you're gonna get stains on your jersey. You're gonna mess it up. What are you doing on the ground, dude? By the way, I hope my audio sounds better, dude. I messed with my settings. I think I've got it. I recorded another video right before this one. Hopefully. Ooh, and that one sounded good. So. I've already recorded like 3 videos today. Oh, God. That was a nasty hit. Definitely held on to the ball too long, but again, I'm not evaluating him as a quarterback. That is what he's playing right now, but that's not what he's going to do for us. So, and in the reports, it looks like they're looking at him as a wide receiver. The Miami Dolphins are anyway. The Raiders seen him as a running back, which he would be good at that too. But I think receiver. Definitely give him some snaps at running back for sure. But I think putting him in the slot and letting him get some yak is where he's really going to be dangerous. And again, kick and punt return. And dude, that power, man, don't sleep on it. He will lower his shoulder on you. Now, I will say, a lot of the moves we've made in the last few weeks, they're cool. Man, whatever. Most of the people probably aren't going to make the team, or even if they do, they're not going to be the big contributors. But this one, this is a good move right here. Like, it really is. And also, I'm going to take it back there because he wasn't lined up at quarterback here. He's over here. This is what I want to see him do with people like Malcolm Perry, Jakeem Grant. Kind of do stuff like this, because if you would have handed him the ball, like, it's going to make for some good matchups. See, I want to do stuff like this. I want to do stuff like that. For sure. And you put in like Matt Breida in there in that too. Get some trick plays with him as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is the type of thing. Ugh. You even pointed, man. Yeah, again, I'm not evaluating him as a quarterback. I don't really want him throwing the ball too much. I want him as a yak guy. That's pretty much it. And definitely do some read option stuff with him for sure. Because I'm not trying to do that with Tua too much. Tua's athletic enough to do some read options once in a while, but I just don't want to risk injury. Definitely bring him and Malcolm Perry in and do some read option stuff once in a while just to keep defenses on their toes. Definitely be down for that. For sure. Like, and you can even like do little trick situations too. Like bring Tua, Lynn Bowden, and Malcolm Perry out all at the same time, right? And you move Malcolm Perry and Lynn Bowden out at receiver, have them be wide or even in the slots, and then right before the play snaps, Tua goes out there, and then you move them both back inside, like right behind the center, and then a bunch of options open up right there. Just different options that we can do. It's like, look at this. He's fast as shit. It's just, this is different. Malcolm Perry is athletic, but that's different. That is a different type of fast. He is just separating from everybody else. And he's great in open space. He can make people miss. I think we get the point. Yeah. It's pretty good video length. And I gotta get this out before that storm hits, so. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Like I've said, like, throughout the video, I'm gonna kind of show his stats as I'm doing the outro here and everything, but, like I've said, I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. I'm really excited to see what he can bring to this team. I really am. You know, like, I think we can do a lot of good things with him. Get him the ball in open space, however you have to do that. Put him at running back, do some pitches, do some outside runs, put him out at receiver, do some screens, do some, like, bubble screen type things, maybe some slants. Anything like that. Anything like that to get him the ball in open space and just let him be athletic. And then do kick and punt return stuff with him, too. There's just so much we can do with this guy. And I'm not looking for him to be, like, the most consistent hands on the team. I don't want him dropping passes nonstop either. But he doesn't need to be super precise route runner, all that stuff. I just want him to get the ball in open space and make shit happen. And I think that's the role he fits. And that's really good considering our two main threats are both big-bodied receivers. So, yeah, and without Albert Wilson, Jakeem Grant was really the only receiver we had that was, like, really fast. So, having both of these two is really good for us. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.